What's up, guys? How you doing today? Well, alright, we're gonna play some Splatoon for a little bit. Because, why not? Why not? Oh, I love Shrek 2. Hey, that's cool. Maybe I should play a good game? Yeah, maybe I should play a good game. That probably would help. What do you have in mind, Kevin? What kind of good game do you have in mind? That's what I'm curious about. Hey, Christian, welcome to the stream. Hey, Furious. I'm almost to level 10, so I can start playing competitive. So that's kind of cool, right? I feel like something still isn't quite right about the stream. I just don't know what. Something doesn't feel proper yet. If you guys are commenting, I sure as hell can't see it. Is anyone commenting, Alyssa?
Yeah, just words aren't appearing.
What is going on with this? There's something not right. Last thing I see is Christian saying hi.
Whoa. Why did you just call me? I don't have to call.
What am I missing? What am I missing? Last thing I heard was Christian saying hi. I see Louis said yes.
Oh yeah, now the words start appearing right as my comment comes up. It says words aren't appearing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. You want to play Someone Run? Never heard of it. What's Someone Run? Is it like a horror game or something? Who's in the background? That's my fiance. She's always in the room just watching. Watching ever so quietly. Bat time? What's bat time? Why are people not making sense today? I'm so confused. What's going on? Oh, I turned on my ink armor. We won! We're good. We are number one. Hey! Da 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 na 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 na. Hey! Hey, we're back. Yeah, we are back. Welcome to the stream, Jen. So from time to time, OBS, my streaming software, in case anyone's curious, it has this weird bug, if you want to call it that, it it doesn't do anything to the computer per se, except for make the mouse completely and totally inaccessible to use. I can move the mouse around all I want, it doesn't budge, doesn't move on screen at all. And it essentially forces me to have to restart the computer in order for it to work properly afterwards. So, you're on standby. Gotcha. So that's what happened. I had to restart my computer and get all the stuff set up again afterwards, so it takes a minute. Because OBS likes to be a jerk sometimes. How far can I throw that? Not far. Yeah, motion controls suck. No.
Tornado alarms are going off.
Really?
Yeah, dead serious, and it's not Wednesday. Is that for me, Mom? I saw storm clouds earlier.
Evidently the tornado sirens are going off. I might have to BRB you guys to see what's going on with tornado sirens.
You're good.
What?
You're good. There's no clouds out there or nothing.
Oh, okay. Then why are they going off? Is it just wind?
First of the month, but it's like not even August yet, so I don't know. There's not even wind out there. Do you hear it though?
No.
I mean, I might be hearing like something in the pipes, not that, but I don't know. I think so.
Good old Tornado Alley. Yeah. Motion controls are pure shit. And so many people that try to argue, like, oh, but they're so much more accurate. BS, they're accurate. BS. Okay, sure, the game doesn't have any aim assistance, but you know what? None of the weapons are exactly freaking precise in this game. This game was just designed to splat as big of an area as possible, so I don't get it. I don't get it. Nah, they only test on Wednesdays. Alright guys, I'm going to throw up the newly created BRB screen from RMAT while I check to see what's going on. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, we don't know what's going on. The sirens are going off, but we just don't know why. So, anyways, let's continue on. Oh, welcome to the stream, Sarah. I didn't see you sneak in here. Hey, Frogger. Yes, that is the new amazing BRB art courtesy of RMT. Oh, unable to connect to other consoles. Oh god. Are we losing internet here? There we go. How's the illness? Okay. It's getting a little better. My voice is mostly messed up, and I have a cough that just won't go away. But, we're getting there. And, no, Geo Barney, there's not enough people here to do a private match. So, no, I won't be playing Clash Royale today. This, honestly, I thought I was done streaming, but I kind of did this one as a little extra. I've already done 2 streams today, even though they were a little shorter, each one, but I just kind of thought about doing this one because I told some people that I would play some Splatoon 2 today. So, here I am, playing Splatoon 2. At least for a little bit. You're back on standby? Sorry. Hey, no worries, my shadow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I love this gun, but its usage of ink is a little too quick. It just goes crazy fast. I wish I could turn off the bad music in this game. Makes me almost want to say squid form the whole time because it kind of muffles the music. There we go. Did we win? It looks like we might have won. But I have to because I need to make sure I splat in a nice even coat. This game does not work well for people with OCD. So I feel the very strong urge to make sure I get every little spot I can. I've explained this before. Alright. So is anyone in here with me? Let's see here. Skull King, Nestor. Okay, Louis made it in. Nice. Sorry, if it looked like I was talking and you couldn't hear me, it's because I was talking and I made sure you couldn't hear me. I was talking to my fiance for just a minute. Like I said, this is just going to be an extremely lax stream. I'm not exactly trying to be uber professional on this one. I'm just kind of playing just to play. Yeah, I got quiet Pika plays because I muted my mic. I don't know, I feel like these things are broken. Like, I can never make them my color. I feel like they're broken. Like, I can shoot them all day long, and they just never turn my color. But they come around and hit it like once. See, look, it's already giant again for them. Like, I don't get it. I feel like those things are broken. I'm at their main base. I killed like 4 or 5 of them over there. I was just kind of base raping them. If anyone's ever heard that term before and thinks I'm not just being extremely vulgar, that's a thing that's used. A term that's used. Hello. Oh yeah, we dominated. Oh, we dominated. The sponge mechanics aren't broken. That's on purpose. So what? They're allowed to like fill it up, Armani, but not me. How's that fair? Hey, welcome, Shako. Welcome to the stream, or Shoko, or whatever, however it's pronounced. Shoko, Shako. Welcome to the stream. Oh, so only they're allowed to have tactical movement and stuff like that. Well, I'm not allowed to, but they are. Okay. Good to know. Sorry, it still doesn't make sense to me. Get good. Oh, that was Louis. Look at this whole area that no one even decided to try to ink on our side. You do what you want, Marshadow. I don't care. I just don't like Twitch. You do what you want, man. Why would that annoy me? I just personally don't want to use it. Mm. Yeah, we lost that one. Okay, you know what's really messed up on the guy that hates playing this game, that doesn't even like it, that hardly plays it, does the best on the team. Wow. That right there, folks, is why we don't use motion controls. I'm getting pretty tired of just the same 2 levels all day long. I think they rotate them every 2 hours, but like they need to rotate them like faster. Or I don't know, just give you access to all of them. I don't understand the concept of locking the other ones behind timed walls. I don't get it. I never will, just like why is Salmon Run only available on certain days during certain times of the week. Just seems kind of stupid. And yet another artificial way to keep you coming back to play so you can play the other levels. God forbid they give you all the content at once, you'd realize just how little content there is and you probably would stop playing after a couple hours. That person just committed suicide. If you like the first Splatoon, if you never played the first Splatoon, I'd say maybe Redbox this one. You know, play it for a couple days, see if you like it. If you don't, then I would not recommend anyone go out and drop $60 on this thing. I'd say if Nintendo games got price drops, which they don't, this game is worth a solid, 30 to $40. That's a fair and great price for it. Not $60. This is not a $60 game. I did it so I could review it. Don't follow what I do. I wanted it just so I could review it. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of buying a digital copy, so I can't even get rid of it. Salmon Run is absolutely awesome, Marshadow, if I could play it when I want to. The fact that it's locked behind, Nintendo decides when you're allowed to have fun, You can only play it on this particular day at this particular time. You can only play it on this particular day at those particular times. Like, that seems stupid as shit. Yeah, I know. Nintendo games don't get price drops, period. Johnny is lame. They never get price drops. Because they're Nintendo games. They don't need to. People will buy them regardless of the price. They could release... Nintendo, I guarantee, is the only company that could get away with releasing a game for $80 US instead of the standard 60. People would probably go, oh man, that really sucks. And there'd be like this huge backlash, right? And then the sales would be absolutely fantastic for it. I guarantee you. Like if Mario Odyssey came out at $80... everyone would still get it. Sure, they'd hear a little bitching and moaning involved, but I guarantee you everyone would still get the game. Yeah, Armenia, I played the single player. I beat the single player. It was a surprising amount of fun. I really, really liked the bosses. It made me a little sad that there wasn't more creativity throughout the rest of the game, because you could tell that they wanted to be creative, but they were too busy trying to make an e-sport game. So... it almost makes me dislike the game a little bit more because, like I said in the review, like, I could see the potential and they just squandered it, in my opinion. But, I mean, like I said, it's fun for what it is. I like playing this for, periods of about a half hour to an hour at a time, every couple days, at most. Marshadow, I think you make that joke every time the chat is silent for longer than like a minute. I don't necessarily have regrets purchasing it. I don't know, talk to me like, 6 to 8 months from now when there's more content to the game and ask me how I feel about it. But right now, I'm still really on the fence. Hence why I gave it the most middle-of-the-road score I could. 5 out of 10. Don't like it, don't hate it. It's okay. This game is so weird. So weird to me. It's just like, as meh as possible. It's like, meh. It's like, hey, do you want to play some Splatoon 2? I guess if there's nothing else to play, I guess we can play it. Okay, we'll play it for a little bit while we think about a game that we actually want to play. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. That's Splatoon 2. That's the type of game this game is. You play it while trying to think of a game that you'd rather be playing. I need to try kindergarten. I don't know what that is, Marshadow. Don't know what it is. The fact that you're recommending it makes me a little cautious. Hey, look, it works for me. Another indie game that got popular than unpopular. Isn't that like all indie games? Everyone swears it's the next big thing for 3 months. Even though I feel kind of like a jerk, Armady, for like constantly feeling like I'm bashing on a game that everyone else loves. It makes me feel like the bad guy. Hence why I have 7 viewers in here right now. But, I mean, like I said, I also feel like a little bit of a jerk that I feel like I'm taking such a safe stance on it. Like, it's okay. Like, yeah, Undertale stayed pretty popular for a while, but now the community of Undertale is pretty just god-awful. Just god-awful. Oh, I'm a level 10. I can play competitive now. I didn't even know that. I should try that. Let's do it. Ranked. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. I should play Slain Back from Hell. It's a pretty metal game. Feels like the second Dark Souls difficulty-wise, mixed with some Castlevania elements and an awesome metal soundtrack. Slain Back from Hell. Is it available on Steam? And if so, what is the current asking price? Oh, I thought I could invite like my friends to like team up. I thought everyone said, yo, this is where you can finally become, you know, a party. Oh, crap. I didn't want to go in by myself. That's not cool. I didn't want to go in by myself. Everyone told me that I could invite my friends to play with me on this mode. I guess, yeah, you really can't. Alright, let's just stick with this guy and hopefully we'll win. Steam and PS4. Okay. Why won't it let me get it? Grass Simulator or Farming Simulator? I have enough simulation games that no one comes to watch. I ain't getting any more. Well, you ain't getting any deader. Hey, One Turn, welcome to the stream. The loneliest, saddest stream I've ever played. You know, the fact that these Splatoon 2 streams get like no traction also leads me to believe that this game ain't as popular as people might want to believe. I guarantee you, if I switched over to Breath of the Wild right now, we would see an increase massively. Like, I'm talking probably 30 to 40 viewers within the first hour of streaming. I still don't know how to use this thing properly. That? Oh, that just puts me back here. Like, how do I launch farther away? How do I launch there? Okay, I think I did it. I have to launch to a teammate, I think. Marshadow, I'm going to ban that word from my stream. If I see you say Roblox one more time, yeah, I'm muting you myself, personally. I'm going to take the pleasure of hitting the mute button so that way I don't have to see you say Roblox for 500 seconds. And it's going to be the most peaceful 500 seconds of my YouTube career. Thanks for watching. You're gonna tell me a secret, but for some reason you don't feel like it anymore. How am I ever going to live? Got it. Just leave it to me, boys. Bans Louis for life. I expected it to feel different, and I don't know why I did. Ranked might as well just be regular battle. It just has the other game modes in it that aren't as good. Might as well just keep playing regular battle. You're on standby. Cool. I like how you're the only one that's even trying to play with me right now, Louie. Yes, I do like Killer Instinct. I just don't have an Xbox One. Is it available on PC yet? I don't know if they were ever planning on releasing it on PC or not, but... I'm not exactly good at the game, but when I had an Xbox One, I played, like, the free version or whatever for a couple hours, and I enjoyed it. I'd like to play it more. Hey, Jen, or One Term, or Armady, or one of them, can you please go ahead and time out Mars Shadow and Louie for me? Put them in timeout for a little bit. You know, one little timeout, just to show them I'm messing around. You catch my draft. I think Allie said she's gonna do it. Mars Shadow and Louie. Louie's trying to get muted, so I'm gonna go ahead and oblige. And Marshadow is continuing with the annoying text that I told him that I don't want to see anymore. And put them both in timeout. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Wrecked. Killer Instinct is on PC. Okay. Is it free like how it is on Xbox One, Stag? Do you know by chance? Bow, bow, bow. You put them in timeout, right? Not ban.
I don't think I
Alright. Make sure they're both in timeout. I don't want to kick them or ban them. I just want them put in timeout. You're not sure on? Okay, I'll look into it. Because I would love to play it. It's so different from any other fighting game I've played. I primarily play Street Fighter, so that's kind of the standard. That's kind of my standard. Of how I compare all fighting games. Marshadow said he wasn't coming back. Oh, well, that's sad. But yeah, it's so different. It's so fun. It's super fast paced and just aggressive feeling. I dig that. Have I heard of Castle Crashers? Unfortunately, yes, one term. I get a lot of hate for this, but I hate Castle Crashers. I played it with my friends way back in the early 360 days, and it was just a trudge. It was just, ugh. I didn't enjoy 1 minute of it, I don't think. I know Louie's probably just taking like a little vacation. He always asks me to mute him, and I like never want to do it. But he tried so hard this time, I just had to oblige. How dare you have a different honest opinion? Like, I can understand the appeal for it. I love beat 'em up games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Like, I love beat 'em ups and stuff like that. And I was so excited when I first started Castle Crashers because it looked like it'd be a good beat 'em up with like cool, unique weapons and upgrades and stuff. But the thing that killed it for me is the plane. Everything's like 2D, right? So you can never really tell what plane you're on depth-wise. So I was finding myself always not hitting the enemy when it looks like I should be hitting the enemy. And it just got frustrating. I fought with that the entire time I played the game. And by the time I finally got to the end, I was like, oh, thank God it's over. So, that one thing right there is the fact that I couldn't tell what plane of existence I was on. I don't have the latest season of content. It's so fast and fluid. Probably best netcode for a fighting game. I know it literally could be like horrible, and it would still be better than Street Fighter V. It wouldn't take much. Actually, I want to look it up real quick. I'm just gonna let it kind of time out. You guys are probably gonna freak out. But I wanna look it up and see if I can get it on PC. Let's see here. I wonder if it will like kick me for being idle for too long. I'll just squid bag. Busted 12 nuts while in timeout. Nice. Then you beat your old record, didn't you? Hey, cool. Alright, I'm downloading Killer Instinct. It is in the process of downloading. The Arbiter is on Killer Instinct. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Not the Arbiter, right? Not the Arbiter. Not the Arbiter. He's not on Killer Instinct. Not the Arbiter. You're talking about a different RB. Clearly a different RB. The game would not be cool enough to have the Arbiter in the game. If it had the Arbiter in the game, it would automatically have to be my favorite character and my favorite fighting game. Just because of my love and passion for Halo. So you're not talking about the Arbiter. Clearly not. You must have your Arbiters confused. It's gonna take just a few minutes for it to download. I might play a few matches of it. It's the free version, so who knows how much content I'll get. But it's like 50 gigs, so give it like 10-15 minutes so it can download. It's a pretty big file, so it's gonna take a few minutes. Yes, the Arbiter. No. You're kidding. You kid. You jest. Surely you jest. Ugh, we got wrecked. Yeah, Louie. Yeah, wrecked us. Have I played any Diablo games? I played a little bit of Diablo 2 with my buddy Trey. And then I played the up until like the free point of Diablo 3. You know how there's always that free version that you can play of Blizzard games? I played that for Diablo 3. But I never played much of them. They're always really cool looking. Diablo 3 not as cool as Diablo 2 from what I played. Diablo 2, the world is so dark and just cool and just rich with atmosphere. Diablo 3 I feel like kind of lost some of that, going to more modern looking graphics. But I think it maybe plays a little bit better from what I played. Again, I only played like a couple hours of Diablo 3 and a couple hours of Diablo 2. So I'm not one to speak on it, but I would prefer to play Diablo 2 over any of the other ones. My friends back home wrecked my D3 experience for me. They just rushed me through it, so I feel like I didn't even enjoy it. Well, I mean, I never played it, so I know you want to start streaming, right? When you get your computer, maybe that would be a good first experience for if you wanted to ever do, you know, a collaboration with little old me. Maybe we could play through Diablo 3 together, because I prefer to take my time with those type of games. RPGs, I'm not kidding. RPGs, I spend a lot of time just kind of standing around, looking at stuff, trying to find stuff, not necessarily even making progression. So, you'll definitely get to take your sweet time if you play with me. Well, maybe we should both look into getting it and just starting it over. Fresh experience for the two of us. Ah, clever! Clever, Louie. You almost triggered me there. I remember when Diablo 3 came out, everyone was really mad at it, and for some reason everyone's insult was to call it Diablo P. Like we're a bunch of freaking like first graders. Casey, I think you're onto something. Of course I'm down to collab once it gets set up. Nice! I would love to play a Diablo game, because I've never really gotten a good taste of them. Like I said, I've only played a couple hours here or there. So you'd have to deal with me pretty much not knowing anything about the game. But I am a fairly quick learner, I think, so... Alright, I gotta go. Have to try and sleep so I can be up at 5. Adios. Alright, well, take it easy, Jen. That's rough. Ugh, 5 a.m.
God, no.
No worries, man. We'll wreck it. I might be a little rusty too, though it has been a while since I played it. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. We can learn and suck together then. What was the error that everyone got when it came out? Like error 47, I think it was, or something like that. I just remember Boogie2988's Francis video on it. Error 47? What's error 47? Like, I think it was error 47. I think it was just like unable to connect to servers or something like that. I think they were too populated or being overloaded or something like that. Oh, no invisible wall. Good to know. Do you guys want to watch maybe a round or two of Killer Instinct if it downloads within the next, you know, half hour or so? If we can get it up and going, okay? Would you guys want to watch that? I also can play some Halo 5 custom games on PC too. That's always been an option I've wanted to do, but I feel like no one would want to watch. Error 37. It was error 37. Yeah. Okay. We were close. The Francis video is the first thing that pops up in Google search for it. Nice. I love Francis. I don't know if Francis will be as funny after the surgery. After, you know, Boogie gets the surgery. Because he's going to be becoming very, very thin. And I hate to sound like a jerk, but just like, you know, Drake and Josh became a little less funny when he got skinny. You know? You always like the fat guys when they're fat. Because they're funny. They're funnier when they're fat. I'm a fat guy. I feel like I'm allowed to say that. Fat guys are funnier than if they get skinny all of a sudden. Not saying skinny guys can't be funny, but if a fat guy turns skinny, he's not quite as funny in my opinion. I hope I'm making sense, or I'm just sounding like a jerk. I don't know. Yeah, we won. Had nothing to do with the fact that Louis was on my team. It was all me. Yo, I'm skinny AF and I'm triggered. Well, you can be funny if you start off skinny. But if you're a fat guy and you're really funny, and then you get skinny, you lose a little bit of funniness. So you better hope that you're really funny to begin with, so that way you can still be kind of funny. How much longer until the download's done? It looks like... Alright, looks like 10 out of the 35 gigs have downloaded so far, so it shouldn't take too much longer. That's if you guys want to see me suck at some... Killer Instinct for a few minutes. I think it could be fun. I don't know. It might just be me. Is that how it is? One or two characters that are free that rotate every week or month? That's fine. I mean, it's free. I'm not going to complain. Alright guys, hang tight for a few minutes. I'm going to throw up the BRB screen that everyone can admire from our matey, and I'm going to try to get Killer Instinct set up here because it looks like it's going to be done here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to back out, well, when it lets me, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. So hang tight, or if you want to, go watch another video and come back in a few minutes, that works too. But I'll be back in just a few minutes.